Hi students, class 10 probability. Here we are going to see about event. Right? The event means in an experiment each possible outcome is called a event. In an experiment each possible outcomes are called a event. See, when a die is rolled we get a number 1, right? This experiment outcome is called a event. See here the definition of the event. In a random experiment, each possible outcomes is called an event. In a random experiment, each possible outcomes, right? When we are trial, the resultant outcome is called an event. Now, what is the probability of getting a number 2? Number 2 in this event, only 1. This outcome is called a event. And then if I need a hit, this is also one of the outcome when I try the trial or experiment, right? And I think you all remember the sample space, right? This an event will be the subset of the sample space. For in an event, if you take the event as number 2 in a die, another event as tail in a coin. These are the two different events. These events are the subset of the sample space. By this sample space for the dice, we want to write the sample space for the die. Means we know that in a die we have 6 numbers, right? The number from 1 to 6. So all the possible outcomes in a die is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and then 6. So, and then sample space for the coin is head and tail. All the possible outcomes in a coin is, one is head, another turn is tail. So the event is always a subset of sample space. Here already written here. The event will be the subset of the sample space. What is the condition? The event is the subset of the sample space. By this condition, we can observe the word, the event, the trial or an experiment, all are the same. See, the event means each possible outcomes. The resultant trial is the outcome, right? And then the random experiment, we can use the word experiment, event, trial, outcomes like this, right? So all are gives the same meaning. That is a experiment. So clearly we can now understand that in a random experiment each possible outcome is called an event. Each and every outcome is we call it as an event. Thus an event will be the subset of the sample space. Always the event is a subset of the sample space. And then the probability of event is denoted as event is we denoted in that E. Then the probability of E means P of E. P of E is always the ratio of the possible outcomes and then total number of outcomes. See, the probability of event E, P of E is denoted in that form of P of E means probability of the event. The ratio of the favorable outcome the ratio of the favorable outcomes to the total number of possible outcomes. The ratio of the favorable outcomes. Suppose I need the hit, that is my favor. Or in a dice I need the number 4, that is my favor. That is the favorable outcomes. to the total number of possible outcomes. In a coin, total number of possible outcomes is both head and tail is the total number of possible outcomes. In a dice, the total number of possible outcomes is all the number from 1 to 6. Its ratio, we know that the ratio can be written in that form of division method, right? It makes the form that is P of E is equal to favorable number of, see, the ratio can be converted in that form, division, the number of favorable outcome comes divided by total number of possible outcomes or total number of outcomes. See, favorable outcome is our own, that is the what is asking, that is what we are asking, head or tail or number 4 or 5 or red ball or blue ball or black ball, like this. Here the number of favorable outcome is nothing but n of e, event, number of event divided by total number of outcomes. In a total number of outcomes, then a sample space is a total number of outcomes. The sample space can be written in the form of n of s. So P of E is equal to n of E divided by n of s. Number of favorable outcomes, the number of outcome event, right? Here I choose head means that is number of 8. Here I choose the number 4 means number of 4, that is the term. And then divide by number of sample space. So P of E is equal to n of E divided by n of S is the form of any probability event. Next we see that classical approach. See, the chance of an event happening, each event is happening when expressed quantitatively is the probability. When expressed quantitatively is the probability. That means the sum of two probability is 1. Sum of the two probability is 1 mean no other outcome is possible. No other outcome is possible. That is the meaning. The sum of two probabilities 1 means we know that the probability is always from 0 to 1. When sum of the two probabilities 1 means there is no other outcome is possible. For example, we take a urn, it contains a 5 balls. In a urn, it contains a 5 balls. In urn, it contains 5 balls. The 2 balls are red color. The 2 balls are red color, and then remaining 3 balls are black color. See, the event of getting red ball is 2 out of 5. The favorable outcome is 2, and then total outcome is, total ball is 5. That is probability of red. And then the probability of black is 1, 2, 3. The favorable outcome is 3 ball we can get out of 5. So sum of these two probability is equal to 1. That is 2 by 5 plus 3 by 5 is equal to 1. We get 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is equal to 1. That is the sum of two probability is 1. So the chance of an event happening when expressed quantitatively is probability. Next we see that empirical approach. See, empirical approach, relatively frequency theory. Empirical approach is a relative frequency theory of probability. Holds that if an experiment is repeated for an extreme large number of times, extremely a large number of times, and a particular outcomes occurs at a percentage, that particular percentage is close to the probability of that occurs. For example, in a hospital a patient is, we are admitting on patients, we want to know what is the probability, what is the possibility of get welling, right? The doctor is using the drug. We want to know about that. What is the percentage of the drug is used and that patients will get well? It will be a 80% or 90% means we will be happy about that because that patient will be get well. That close percentage of 80 and 90 is the probability of that outcomes. That is the probability of that outcomes. Now see the definition. The value of probability cannot, the least take the value is 0. The value of the probability can at the least take the value 0 and at the most take the value 1. Here you see that if an experiment is repeated for an extremely large number of times, for example, testing a drug to the patients, it will take a large number of times to test the drugs, and then the particular outcomes occurs at the percentage. See, if the drug results good means it will be more than 80% or 90% means then that percentage, particularly that percentage outcomes occurs at the percentage of time, then that particular percentage is the closer to the probability of the outcomes. That particular percentage only closer to the probability of the outcomes, right? And then always, I already told you, the probability is always from 0 to 1. It can be written in the form of 0 less than or equal to probability of the event less than or equal to 1. This is the condition. Next, the probability of event. How to find the probability? The probability of event is P of E is equal to the ratio of the favorable outcome to the total number of possible outcomes is the probability of event. See, probability of an event. The probability of an event is mentioned as E. Event is mentioned as E, is denoted as P of E. And generally we denote it as P of E. Probability of E means the number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. That is, the number of favorable outcome is N of E divided by N of S. See, if the coin is tossed, if I get tail, if I get a tail is the favorable outcome, then the probability P of tail is how many times it will be a tail means the tail will be occurs only once. The event tail is occurs 1. So 1 divided by total number of outcomes. In a coin we have two possible outcomes. One is head and then another one is tail. So the two possible outcome is 2. That is sample space S is equal to head and tail is the sample space. Number of sample space N of S is equal to 2 and then N of T is equal to 1. See, N of E divided by N of S, right? So the N of S is equal to 1 to 2, 1 by 2. Then the probability of the tail is equal to 1 by 2. Now we want to find the probability of 5. Probability of number 5. What is the probability of number 5 in the dice means it appears only once in a trial. That is 1 divided by out of total number of trial days. In total number of sample space S is equal to, we know that in dice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is the all outcomes in a dice. So the number of sample space is equal to 6. So 1 out of 6 is the probability of the event getting number 5. So now the probability of event means P of E is equal to number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Shortly we take it as P of E is equal to N of E divided by N of S as the form of probability. In next video we see the types of events. Thank you, students.